Take you to the northwest region. We're talking about agriculture. There is a kind of way of doing agriculture that is sprouting and getting noticed around the country. It's greenhouse farming, and apparently it looks like this is the way forward in terms of farming. Let's sit and enjoy this report.
Farmers in the northwest region, like elsewhere in Cameroon, have often depended on favorable weather conditions for good yields. Meanwhile, there is a scarcity of some food types at certain periods of the year. At a time when government is working towards modernizing the agric sector in Cameroon, there is a dire need for farmers in the country to step up their productivity, taking into consideration the economic and social profitability of their activity. This will require innovative techniques, and greenhouse farming could be an alternative.
Normally, this is the beginning of a greenhouse. We take out the old plants and then we go through a treatment of the soil. So we treat the soil to disinfect it. There are many methods. There's a method called solarization, which is enabling just the sun to come in and then kill all bacteria that's in the soil. There are others that we have to use chemicals, but we avoid the use of chemicals since some of them, they get to stay in the soil.
This concept is relatively new to Cameroonians, and it took off from Bengui, Momo division in the northwest region of Cameroon.
Greenhouse technology has existed since the 15th century. All over from Nigeria to Ghana to Kenya to South Africa, they are using greenhouses. But you wonder why Cameroon, which is all agricultural, we don't have greenhouses yet. So it comes with this, the challenges of integrating, making people believe that, okay, this is something that everyone could use it and everyone could actually benefit from it. But not just everyone, but it benefits the people, the planet, and also gives a lot of profits in return.
This is the largest greenhouse farm Cameroon can boast of for now. It is located at Upstation Bamenda. Barely some few months since it was set up, this good cucumber harvest speaks volumes of how productive a greenhouse farm could be.
I planted it directly. When I plant directly, the first thing I have to, I did by spot planting. When I plant, for the first 2 weeks, I'm watering continuously. Then for the second 2 weeks, I did my mulching, applying the last phase of fertilizer, manure. We don't put fertilizer in the greenhouse. We use the manure. And our manure that we mainly do here is cow dropping, fowl drops, which is very rich in nitrogen.
The low application of chemical manure, the nutrients from the sun, and the constant care given to the plants make them more nutritive.
This is a plant that is already growing, and so far we have done the staking and the pruning for this plant. And the reason for doing this pruning and staking is to allow the plant to grow straight and to avoid the plant to grow on the ground, because the excess of the plant to grow on the ground, it might expose the plant to diseases. While we do this, we will continue with the staking and the pruning of the plant. And any other activities that come along the plant may also involve watering of the plant to ensure that the plant grows well.
Besides, greenhouse farming has several advantages.
The unique thing about what we have here is that they grow in a very unique style because of the way we have the suspension system. So you have them growing very high, and then you have the fruits producing very much at the bottom. It makes it in such a way that we have a lot that has been produced. And every flower you see here is a potential fruit, which makes it so that from in here, from the 220 plants that we have, we could be coming up with close to 800 kilograms of everything we can harvest in here.
This irrigation scheme facilitates greenhouse farming.
The drip system says that water is being provided only at the point of the plant. It helps a lot because, one, you reduce the amount of water that is being used. Two, when you see that you water just under the plant, it minimizes weeds that grow around the plant. So you don't have weeds that are competing with the plant, taking food away from the plant. The other system is that it takes away the labor. People don't have to come in here and do the watering. We just come when we open the tap and it waters. So usually it is proven that this very system, we can also use it in a way they call fertigation, where you can just put fertilizer in the tank itself and then it just waters. So you don't have to come plant by plant putting the fertilizer.
However, it requires just beyond a piece of land.
Having land is one aspect, which is the most important aspect, but the passion to do the work is very important. You need people who are committed to what we're doing. You need people who understand that, hey, plants are just like humans. They need you on a day-to-day basis. They need you to look at them. They need you to read them. They need you. They don't communicate, but we can communicate with them, especially having been here with them. Because you look at the color of the leaves, you look at the stem, you look at what is happening, you could understand what the plant is talking to you about. So, and if you don't have a passion for that, you may never understand what the plant is actually telling you.
At a time when Cameroon is engaged in second-generation agriculture, ventures like these are a worthy example.
Indeed, ventures like that, they point the direction for us to take. And as you heard there, plants are like humans. They are like Pochi and the Halo crew. They need that you talk to them. They need that you pay attention. If you're paying attention to us, our talking point today is, will you give money to a beggar on the